Once I learned how to give my partners squirting orgasms, they were able to experience some of the deepest, most expansive orgasms of their entire lives. It also gives me limitless confidence like I've never felt before. So make sure you watch this video till the end so you can start to experience this superpower as well. Now, generally speaking, all women are capable of having squirting orgasms. It's just a matter of unlocking it. And in this video, I'm gonna share all the technique that you need to know to do everything possible on your end to make her squirt, and my 6-step process to give her a squirting orgasm tonight. And make sure you stick around for number 5, because I'm gonna share one of my squirting secrets that 99% of men don't know, and it will put you at a whole other level than any other guy she's ever been with. Number 1, make her feel safe. If your partner doesn't feel safe and doesn't want to have a squirting orgasm, then it won't happen. It's that simple. So make sure she feels safe and have an open conversation about what a squirting orgasm even is. Ask her if she's ever had one before, and does she want to try and have one with you? And if she does, then make sure you remove all expectations around actually having a squirting orgasm, and that it's totally okay if it doesn't happen, and to just try to let go and enjoy the pleasure. It's also important to inform her that it might feel like she has to pee, and that is when you want her to try and push out the orgasm. And if she does pee, that's totally okay too, as you will be completely prepared for it. Which brings us to number 2. Number 2, preparation and planning. Make sure you put a few towels down on your bed just in case, so your bed is totally protected and there is no need for your partner to hold back no matter what. Also guys, be sure to have some lube handy, maybe some coconut oil or your favorite water-based lube. Personally, I like to use this special body butter. This is by far the best lube I've ever used in my life, and it's kind of like my magic little secret from a very special part of the world. So if you want the link for where to buy this, let me know in the comment section below and I will shoot that over to you. It's also important for your partner to be hydrated. So make sure they drink a lot of water leading up to the night or the day before, so there's plenty of fluid in their body. Hygiene is also super important, so they can take a quick shower before or go to the bathroom and take a pee, so they feel totally comfortable. And for you, make sure you've cleaned and trimmed your fingernails extra short and smoothed them out so she has the best experience possible. Number 3, tease her entire body. The secret to building up an amazing squirting orgasm is to really take your time with your partner and tease the out of her entire body. Spend 20 to 40 minutes arousing her sexual energy and teasing her with breast play, touching every single part of her body, her inner thighs, her butt, her outer labia, her pubic mound, her clitoral hood, all with your fingertips. And then do the same with your lips and mouth. Get really close to her most sensitive areas and then pull away. And then get super close again and touch and then pull away. Keep her guessing and wanting more. By the time you start to touch her clitoris, she should be fully engorged and dying to have you inside of her. But wait until she invites you in with her body language, with her hips moving towards you, her chest rising and moaning in pleasure, and see if you can give her a clitoral orgasm to get her started before you even go inside. Number 4, GSpot Stimulation. Now, once she's had an orgasm or two from clitoral stimulation, you can start to put your middle finger inside of her and build up to 2 fingers, adding your pointer finger as well. This is really important for step 5, so make sure you pay attention here. With your middle finger or your middle finger and index finger, start to explore the inside of her vagina and work your way all around her vaginal walls and see what feels best for her. Then go straight up to her G-spot and start to explore and ask her how it feels. Now, the G-spot is that spongy little patch that's about 2 inches inside the vagina on the top of the vaginal wall. Explore with really gentle touch in a come hither type motion or in circles and ask her how it feels. Then you can explore with more pressure and more of like an anchoring on the G-spot with your finger, and instead of moving back and forth, just staying in one spot and more of like a pulling motion. And this can be extremely activating. So the come hither motion is more of this And the anchoring is more static, like this. Make sure you let her tell you what feels the best for her and stay with that in a consistent and rhythmic pressure. If you want to take it to the next level, do her favorite G-spot stimulation while licking her clit at the same time. And this will drive her absolutely wild. And this brings us to step 5. Step 5, the fast up and down motion. It's really important that you don't initiate this move until she is super close, or else you're gonna burn out your forearm and completely blow it. So how do you know she's getting close? You have to feel her body language and what is going on inside of her vagina. You will feel her G-spot swell up and engorge and almost be like pushing back against your fingers. You will also be able to feel her entire vagina starting to push out against you. And when this happens, I want you to use your middle finger and pointer finger together and do an up and down motion much faster than before and with some pressure. So this motion will be a lot less laser focused on the G-spot. It's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be a more general kind of covering a lot more space from the top of the vaginal wall to the bottom, but you're still gonna hit that G-spot in the motion. And this is where my secret tips come into play that will set you apart from 99% of other men. So you're gonna start to hear a squishy sound in her vagina, like you can hear the water building up. Follow that sound with your fingers and go harder and faster. And give her words of encouragement saying yes, 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 and moan and encourage her to moan loudly with sound. Get her screaming in pleasure and then say yes, 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 push out. And this will let her know it's okay to fully let go and release and have an amazing squirting orgasm with you. Now, it's also important to know that most women can keep squirting multiple times. So after she squirts, don't stop. Actually keep going and let her know and say out loud, you're not done yet, and make her squirt another time and another until she taps out and tells you, okay, I'm done. Another expert tip is right before you initiate that fast up and down technique, lift her leg over your shoulder so her hips are completely wide open and she is ready to release. This move also tends to kind of increase that arc of the squirting and can make it shoot out even further, which is super fucking hot. Number 6, aftercare. Right after your partner has had multiple squirting orgasms, it's important you stay connected to her. So keep your fingers inside of her without moving and allow her to start to settle down and process and enjoy what just happened. You will likely feel her vagina contracting on your fingers, and to me, this is one of the sexiest things in the world. It's also extremely empowering for me and super beautiful. And then slowly take out your finger or fingers with a lot of care and consideration. Now, as soon as your fingers are out, I want you to take the palm of your hand and cover her entire vulva with it and just hold it there gently. You want to put very little pressure, but just enough so she can feel that you are there holding her. And then put your other hand on her heart. Personally, I like to bow my head on my hand that's covering her vulva and send her love. But I want you to verbally share how beautiful she is to you, how honored you are that she shared that experience with you, that you love watching her in orgasm, and that it's one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your life. It's also really important to note that there can be a lot of emotional reactions that can come through after a squirting orgasm. So make sure you're prepared to hold her through crying, grief, anger, or laughter, and don't take it personally. It's her process and it has nothing to do with you. And I want you to be her rock and let her know that all of her emotions are totally welcome and just hold her through it all. Not trying to change it, just accepting it all and give her affirmation to express whatever needs to come through. I am here for you and you are safe to express with me. Now, after this, you can just lay with her and hold her and cuddle and feel that deep bond and connection between the two of you. And sit back, enjoy the bliss, and savor the moment of the amazing squirting orgasm that you just co-created together. Okay, now if you implement these 6 steps, you will put yourself in the best position to give your partner the most amazing squirting orgasm of her entire life. And guys, I can't wait for you to try this and hear how it goes for you. So make sure you share with me in the comment section below. And if you learned something from this video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you can start to become the best she's ever had in the bedroom. I'm Alex Grendy from Superior Lovers, and I'll see you around.